Benchwarmers, as many of our listeners who live in Colorado are aware, there was a surprise wildfire in Marshall and Boulder County that unfortunately led to the evacuation of both areas and left nearly 1,000 homes damaged. One thing that Niko and I know as natives to Colorado is we help each other out when we're in need, and that's why we are hoping that you will do the same with us as well.
For those who lost their homes in the fire, we have the link for you to donate to Community Foundation of Boulder County. Use the link in the description below. If you're listening on the podcast, it'll be in the description of the video or in the description of the episode. If you're watching on YouTube, it's in the description of down below. And you can help those families out who lost more than they bargained for at the end of 2021. We stand with the Boulder community and the victims of this tragedy and ask you to help any way you can. Donate to the link below and spread the word.
We do stand with Boulder County. Hopefully everybody is able to come back from this safe and sound.
What's going on, Benchwarmers? This center of attention this week, Jimmy is all footballed up and I'm all footballed out. So I decided to talk about this because it's one of the most important decisions in Broncos football history. The two biggest decisions, in my opinion, in Broncos football history is what's going to happen this offseason. One, who's your owner going to be? Because of this, in my opinion, the owner situation needs to be figured out in the next few months, or this organization will continue to be the lowest it has ever been in its history of this franchise. You want to talk about how many losing seasons from when this team moved to Denver up until 2016, 5 total. How many the last 5 years? 5 total. There's obviously something wrong there. Ownership is a big bad ball is a big reason why this team was where it was. Way back when, and we need to get this figured out. I don't care who it is. I don't care who writes the paychecks. As long as it's somebody with a voice that won't stand up for BS and won't let Kendall Hinton have to play quarterback for this team that can stand up for the Broncos. Number 2, the coaching situation. Why? And you may ask me, well, why do you think the coaching situation is that big of a deal? Well, when you talk about decisions for the offseason, quarterback is obviously a big one. What you do with your coaching decision is going to affect how you decide the rest of your season. Next season, if you want to have a swing at Aaron Rodgers, if you want to have a swing at Russell Wilson, like I want to, you're going to need to hire somebody with the pedigree that has the respect of those guys. Guys like Peyton Manning came to Denver because he respected John Fox. Guys like Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay because he respected Bruce Arians. It's going to be all that respect. And then number 2, if you don't take a big swing on that, get a coach that is willing to rebuild and develop a young quarterback if you do decide to go that route. Whether you need to pick a situation and go down that route, because like I said, there's the reason why this Broncos team, this is the lowest this organization has ever been. The lowest. And for half of these seasons, you can literally go 8-8 and still not make the playoffs, and we could never even do that in 5 years. 5 straight losing seasons is despicable, and it's finally time for things to change by making the 2 biggest decisions in your franchise's history, and that's getting an owner and getting the right coach and getting this team back on track.